Hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refused to be fixed, CodeErr. And welcome to a reaction video that, well, I meant to do a while back. A long time ago, I was recommended to check out Ramshackle. It's another pilot for an animated series. And honestly, I have just not gotten around to it for way too long. But last week I said that I would finally get that reaction video out. So here it is. Took a little bit, I know, and I am sorry. But I am very interested because there's so many good animated series on YouTube, some of which are stuck as pilots, others continue on and gain quite a bit of a following. So I am quite fond of these series, and I am very interested in seeing what this one could possibly be. Now, you know the drill, you have to check out the original video first before watching a reaction video, but since the Ramshackle pilot came out a while ago, I assume that if you are watching this reaction video, then you've probably already watched Ramshackle when it came out. If for some reason you haven't done that, click off this reaction video, watch the original, all links are in the description. Always support original creators. So without further ado, I should probably also mention that I will pause a bunch and will constantly be talking over this video, and that overlay is also not going away. So yeah, you better have watched the original if you want to enjoy the video itself. However, if you have watched it and are here just for the actual reaction content, then you're welcome. Now let's get the warning out of the way. Of course, the following film contains occasional swearing, occasional flashing lights, cartoon violence, and depictions of tobacco and alcohol use. I don't know why that's in quotation marks. How very curious why that's in quotation marks. I'm sure we're gonna find out later about that quote-unquote alcohol that's getting used. But yeah, viewer discretion is advised. Now, I know absolutely nothing about this going in. This is as blind as a blind reaction is gonna get. So that is all the more reason to be excited. I don't know the characters, I don't know the plot, I don't even know anything about what kind of previous work the original creator has done. And yeah, on that basis, I am ready to be completely surprised by this. So let's begin this in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright. Oh. This Easter egg will be hidden in the film. First person to comment when and where it appears will get their comment. Well, obviously, I was totally the first. Alright, we'll see if I can find it. If not, feel free to tell me in chat. In the comments, I mean. Also, nice plush. Ooh.
Gotta be here somewhere.
Interesting style.
We're looking for beans, not spleens.
Oh.
I don't understand. It was in our bean corner last night.
Alright, I already like the style of it. Also, nice bean corner. So, we have our squad over here. Seemingly 3 main characters, because there were 3 of them in the thumbnail, if I'm not mistaken. Are they living on the street? Because it do be looking like it. Intriguing. We'll see where this all goes.
Maybe you accidentally threw them out?
Hey, a scrap never throws out a perfectly good can of beans.
I mean, that's fair. Beans are the future. Beans are everything. Beans are life. Beans are all you would ever need. I mean, why would you ever need anything other than beans, if we're being honest? But yeah.
Especially not one that's 8 ounces of pure hickory smoked bliss. If we can't find it by tonight, we starve. Stone, stop
Very
crying.
homeless.
It's not even noon yet.
That wasn't me.
Ah, yes.
What is that?
Casually tossing out a baby into the trash. Who wouldn't do that?
Great.
That's a baby, dummy.
No, I would have eaten that. Probably very nutritious. Now you gotta take care of it, you fools. Or you stuff it back into the trash and pretend you never found it.
Well, she wasn't wrong.
Aw, did someone abandon you here? Typical Ramshackle, huh?
So now what? Do we throw it back in the trash?
Yeah.
And keep looking for those beans.
What?
Beans.
No! This baby is a precious gift from Mother Nature, and he's all alone in the world with no one to take care of him.
Yeah, but you have no one to take care of you can't even take care of yourself properly. You can't find your beans. And now you gotta take care of a baby?
What about the orphanage?
Stone, what the fuck?
That history there. I guess they, I mean, they're also obviously outcasts, so I saw that, like, emotional reaction in the facial expressions, but, interesting that they're so against the orphanage, too. Are they orphans? Did they run away, maybe? I don't know.
Everyone knows the orphanage is no place for a kid. How about we just take him in?
But you don't have food or any...
Member means a new best friend. What should we name him?
Maybe something like...
Baby.
Maggot?
Yes.
Because he looks like one, doesn't he?
I mean, it's true.
Anyway, Maggot, how good are you at gambling? Any bank heist or fraud experience?
Oh, we can teach him the old slick and slide.
Yeah.
Oh boy. There's the quote-unquote alcohol. Wait, okay, we have entertainment. Wow. Next stop, sweetheart. Buy now. More quote-unquote alcohol. Capitalism the musical. Well, that seems like it would be interesting. What nice stuff you can watch there at the square. So Ramshackle is the name of the location then, judging by what they said earlier and the bottom left. I guess that, okay, I had no idea about the name, but now I know where the name comes from. Name is based off of where they be. Also, look at all these character designs. So many unique character designs. Also, that baby does, okay, sure. I mean, rich snobby family, I guess the baby's gotta look like that too, huh? Seriously, so many characters here. All of them unique. Gotta love it when a show does that. Where no one just seems like a generic, like, NPC without any defining features. Large popcorn, only $100! That is, for cinema standards, that's super cheap, right? Train, gun, shark. Can't see the one behind the lady. Alright, a lot of stuff going on.
Entertainment Square is where all the loot bags hang out. Look at them all. Riching. Richily.
I also
today's
richily.
Skipp is gonna show you how
Except
we get
not.
the money from their pockets into ours.
It's gonna be trial by fire, buddy. I hope you're ready.
You got this. Now go eat
Oh,
the
boy.
rich. Frickin' devour them, dude.
I mean, having a baby on your side. I mean, it worked for Cletus in Hell of a Boss. You have the baby, looks innocent, grabs the money. Except with Cletus, it was just, you know, a cherub that looked like a baby, not an actual baby. But you know, maybe you can teach him young. You know, teach him young how to properly steal.
Vinnie, do you remember how we didn't make enough from pickpocketing last week, so we had to eat shoes?
Yummy.
The shoes weren't that bad. They tasted like all the other shoes I've had.
No, I mean, how the hell are we gonna raise
Oh,
a baby
boy.
if we can't even take care of ourselves?
That is exactly what I brought up earlier. That baby's gotta pull its weight.
Hey, you were in maggot shoes too, remember? Me and Skipp found you sopping wet from the rain. You looked so dumb.
Huh.
Anyway, Maggot's part of her crew now. Losers like us. We're all we've got on this bitch of an ass, so
Even the
we gotta
rats are
stick together.
Even the rats are sticking together. It's adorable. So,
And then you just do the worm. Or, I guess in your case, the maggot. There
yay!
you go. Nice job.
They learn quickly, at least.
Aw, don't worry. I believe in you. And if you ever need help, the three of us will always be there to back you up. Got it?
That baby understands way more than you'd think. It's gonna be a smart baby. It's totally gonna pull its weight in the group. You just know
Alright,
it's
that's our
gonna.
signal. Let's bounce.
Yeah, I replaced all her playtime with extra pageant rehearsal, so there's no
Baby.
way Bailey's gonna lose this year.
Baby.
Oh, how dreadful. Another disgusting scrap. Falling into drugs and homelessness at such a young age.
Yes. But it's not like your child is better off, judging from what you just said.
Begging for money to get its next toy.
Distraction.
Bailey,
Nope.
a future sweetheart does not touch the poor. And don't smile so much. You'll ruin your makeup.
See? Another
You
child
know,
that needs
letting your kid
saving.
express themselves is actually quite healthy for their development.
You should have stolen.
As if I take parenting advice from a bunch of scraps. Oh my god, police!
Skipp!
Yeah, should have just stolen. And now you're in trouble. Because let's face it, they're rich. Police is gonna do what they say.
I had to.
Shit! Someone shut this broad up!
Break her neck. Baby, do it. Yeah. Oh. That. I mean, I was joking about killing her, but I guess. Now what? What about her kid? Are we gonna adopt another child now? Also, that baby can apparently pull its weight for the group. How very totally expected. Okay. Also, I like the fact that there's fast food specifically for rich people, but that's just as a little background thing. I'm still very concerned about the origins of that baby. How did it end up in the trash? Where did it come from? What is it? Yeah, I would run too, probably.
Wow.
Well, fuck me. That's a true scrap if I ever saw one.
I mean...
You really have a certain genie says caw, you know that?
Oh boy.
Hey, welcome to the team.
Yeah, baby! Most powerful team member is baby.
Maggot, that was amazing! You literally made the rich. Like, who even does that?
This
Alright,
baby.
I hate to be that guy, but
Already super attached, look at them. Again, they have their new leader.
if we don't come up with something else, we're probably gonna have shoes for dinner again.
Well, at least the baby won't need food. I feel like it already ate enough for the day. Probably. Oh. What's that? What did you spit up there? Oh.
Oh, you stupid piece of paper! Attacking our fetus friend like that?
Okay. Overprotective.
Who do you think you are?
I dig it. Gotta be protective.
Okay, it's an invite for Ramshackle's next top sweetheart.
The stupid baby pageant they do every year.
Go
Yeah,
there.
it's
Steal
really
from
overrated.
everyone.
But the winner gets $10. That's enough for groceries, Vinnie's rabies shots, and a new can of beans.
Beans. Oh no, they're not gonna steal from everyone. They're actually gonna get their newly adopted baby to
Dang,
the
you wanna try
pageant.
winning? That's pretty ballsy.
It's a rich people only event.
But you have the invite.
I like the way you think, you little poop goblin.
You have the invite, so you know.
Edition of Ramshackle's Next Top Sweetheart, where the most perfect and talented infant will be selected to be
Oh,
the
boy.
face on every ad, every movie,
Consume
every
now
cereal
playing.
box.
Oh,
A
yes.
life of fame and celebrity status, and $10
And getting completely corrupted at a young age.
awaits. So which baby will be Ramshackle's next sweetheart?
The one from the trash. Of course you're gonna
Find
fucking
out
win.
today.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Gotta get
Ah,
this.
here we go. Now we have background NPC characters. That are just silhouettes. I mean, okay, this is just a static shot where characters aren't moving, so no real need to get into detail. Also, where did you get the rich people clothing? Where did you get that? Did you steal it? I mean, how can you suddenly afford? Also, they did their hair, they did everything. I like the looks, but how?
For our bougie little boy.
Before we get to the epicest, most hypest pageant of the year, let's have a word from our sponsors.
Oh boy.
Ramshackle's next top sweetheart is sponsored by Hicks Hickory Smoked Beans. Get it
Beans!
tonight or else you'll starve.
There's the beans.
All right, we've got
Okay,
some
chill
big
out.
competition this year. First up is reigning champion Taylor, who can do a backflip and
God.
roll when you're not looking.
Honey, your bow is crooked! I'm gonna have to disown you once this is over.
We've also got Jaden from the Braden family.
Is that
who
the
can
baby I
roll
saw
like a
earlier?
baby, But only with himself.
Yeah.
Jaden, don't you dare
I
tarnish
saw
the
these
Braden
people
name,
in
or
the
else it's
background.
up to the void with you.
Man, these loot bags are brutal.
Next
I mean,
up
they
is
are. They're rich, so they're assholes.
Maggot? Am I reading that right?
Yes.
Go, Maggot, you're really gonna give them what for?
You three think you're going to win?
Yes.
Let me ask you something. Did you also get your baby to stick to a strict diet and
No.
train 8 to 2 hours a day for this pageant?
I mean, if by strict diet you mean exclusively eating rich people, then maybe.
No.
I didn't think so. Next time you talk about winning, you better think twice.
You're not gonna believe this, folks.
Maggot wins.
Maggot is doing the worm. No, the maggot.
Yes, it worked!
Dead. Even the judges' minds are blown. Literally.
Well, one of them is
We
dead.
all know
Oh no,
nothing's
all
gonna
of them
top that,
are
so
dead.
Who gives a damn about the rest of the contestants? The winner of the 35th.
All of them getting dressed up to hell and back, but there's one who's actually talented. That is why the rich people suck.
Annual edition of Ramshackle's next top sweetheart is
Maggot! $10. Let's go.
My baby should have won.
No.
Blasted potato sack.
Smile.
Eat them.
Let's get your good side, honey. Ben Copper from the Inside Press. Are you still
Eat them.
And if so, do you consider
Do it again.
He cheated. Round all my things spray tan.
Maggot!
Oh shit.
Yeah, you had too much attention. Just give us the money and go and let us go.
We're here for you.
Hey, can we just take our money and go?
Yeah.
Oh, no can do. That's just the life of a sweetheart. We've got interviews lined up with the Grapevine and the Gossip Gazette.
Come on, can't you see that our buddy's upset? Please, just chill out.
They don't
You know
care.
what? Screw you loot bags and your fancy garbage.
Oh?
Maybe if you lived on the streets too, you'd, I don't know,
Oh, shit.
empathize with people.
Well, now you admitted you're poor. So now you get disqualified and kicked out. Say goodbye to your $10, but not like you would have gotten them anyway, considering that there's no way you're gonna do all these interviews and shit.
You're from the streets?
Yes.
You're all scraps?
Yes.
Oh, you're not allowed to be here.
They had an
Go
invite,
back to
though.
your slums.
They had an invite, you idiots.
I want to speak to you.
Man, of course. Yeah, that is... No, I should have known she's a Karen. Oh, they're all Karens. Are all rich people Karens by
Why does
default?
this shit always happen to us?
It'll be okay, guys. There's a reason they call us scraps.
Oh boy.
Skip, take Maggot and get him somewhere safe.
I don't think Maggot needs to go somewhere safe. Maggot isn't in danger. Maggot is the danger.
I am the manager.
Fight scene in the pilot, let's go. Honestly, the animation in this is super clean. I really dig the art style and everything. And again, we're back to silhouettes and NPCs. And then they all died at the end. I feel like that dress is very constrictive in movement abilities. Yeah, now it's dead. Yep. Yay, violence! Oh. Again, the most powerful entity is the baby. Just let the baby do its thing. Come on, Maggot!
In the alternative? No? Okay.
You can't bard your way out of this. Except that way, I guess. Yeah! Of course. Gotta have the badass emo character. Might be my favorite, just for the sake of it. The nonchalant, I don't care attitude always works for me.
Listen up, motherfuckers. Maggot's running with us now. That means he'll never get to lay a finger on him.
Oh! Powering up? I thought Maggot was powerful already. Why are you glowing now? Okay, what kind of powerful... I mean, okay, no normal baby would eat up, but I thought it was maybe just like, haha, funny cartoon logic. Are we actually dealing with some otherworldly entity here? If so, how did it end up in the trash? Oh my god. Be not afraid.
Damn, they really do grow up fast.
Be not afraid.
I am a being of divine nature, come to judge the worthiness of man's morality. I came to you disguised as a vulnerable infant seeking
And realize that rich people suck.
refuge, and I leave enlightened. My eyes opened to Ramshackle's true nature, that which I deem unworthy. You are a town sunken to the depths of depravity, lavishing in its gluttony and wearing its greed with pride. As for you, my dear benefactors,
You get to
though
go to
you
heaven.
too are flawed, and God forbid you three reproduce, your hearts be kind and well-intentioned. Your bonds of friendship are strong, and the time I spent with you three mortals left me with a deep sense of belonging and purpose. As such, the name Maggot you have bestowed upon me will always have a warm place in my heart.
But you're still gonna leave now.
For the milk of your kindness, I bestow upon you 3 cents and an 8-ounce can of hickory smoked beans.
The beans!
Now I must depart, for I have completed my mission.
And the 3 cents are totally worth it.
Maggot! I'm so glad we met. We'll never forget you.
So, now you gotta...
Skipp. Likewise.
Now you gotta get out of this
Hey, man,
somehow.
Once a scrap, always a scrap. Come visit the slum alleys whenever you pass by.
This one's for you.
Thank you kindly, little ones.
Can't pour one out if you just knock
yes.
it back.
One final thing to address.
Oh.
Divine judgment.
Okay, I was wondering
Farewell,
how to get out of that.
Live long and prosper.
I guess that is a solution. So what? Did they just kill 90% of the rich population? To be fair, the remaining 10% of whatever rich people are alive are probably still gonna just hoard whatever wealth was left behind by the 90% there.
Bye, Maggot.
Bye, Maggot.
See you later. I'm really gonna miss the guy.
Yeah, now I'm stuck with you two idiots again.
Hey, didn't they say something about beans?
Yeah.
Oh, beans!
Beans! Kind of, yeah. Kind of do want more episodes, and the merch looks nice. Alright, honestly, I was not sure what to expect, but that was actually fun. A lot of fun. I shouldn't have waited this long to watch it. Honestly, show all the support you can. Support all these amazing people that worked on it. And I'm curious if we will get more episodes. I certainly wouldn't complain. Now, we'll probably not see Maggot again, which is tragic. Feel like Maggot could have really worked in the long run as well. But oh well. At least we got a pretty interesting group of main characters here. And again, I like the fact that a lot of the time when you have your background characters, they're actually like unique characters. Yeah, in some cases where there's like still shots or like a very, very huge crowd, then you have your basic silhouette NPC background characters, but beyond that, you actually have a bunch of very unique design, even though most of them got killed off in the pilot. So that really shows that, yeah, they got character designs down. They know what they're doing. And that they do have a nice sense of humor. That is my kind of humor that they struck there. So I can definitely see myself watching 2 more episodes when/if more come out. But let's face it, we're probably gonna have to wait a long time for that. Now, I'm not sure when more episodes come out. Will we see Maggot again? Maybe. Probably not. Anytime soon, at least. I feel like if Maggot shows up, that's gonna be like either a little cameo appearance or like a finale kind of dealio where like, oh, more judgment kind of stuff, or you know. I was really not expecting the biblically accurate angel. But hey, I mean, I don't know what I should have expected after Maggot just ate that woman entirely. Also, just talking like Maggot isn't flawed either. Just like, yeah, you 3 are flawed too. Not me, though. Although, technically Maggot never said that. But it's implied because angelic being and stuff and things. Honestly, this is fun. Just like a rugged group of street rats, scraps as they say, trying to survive out on the streets. I can totally see that. Working for our series. I mean, there's always some kind of struggle that can be explored when you're living out in the streets. I wonder, what could they possibly do with the 3 extra cents that they got? Very curious, very curious. That's a lot of money for poor people. But in all seriousness, I liked it. I really did. I think this was a great pilot. It introduced the characters fairly well. Like, you got a good sense of what each of the characters is about. And yeah, I think I kind of missed the names a little bit for the most part. Because they only said like the character names like maybe once or twice for each character. Which, for a pilot episode, it usually helps if the characters get addressed by name a bit more, but considering the only characters outside of the group are snobby rich folk who wouldn't ever care to address them by name even if they knew, makes sense that there's not a lot of name mentioning there. But yeah, you got your stereotypical goody two-shoes in the group, you got your I'm so done with everything kind of person, and you got your basically leader of the group who's trying to get everyone, together and make sure they can keep on going. Yeah, I liked it. And I like all the characters. Though I have to admit, I don't know how soon a new episode is going to come out. That's the one part I don't like about like these YouTube pilots in general, is that, yeah, a lot of them are really good, but not all of them get a full series out made of them, which is tragic. And even those that do, you usually have to wait quite a while. But even so, I am looking forward to it. I'll definitely have to keep my eyes open to see if a new episode drops. And yeah, that is basically it from my end for this reaction video. If you have anything to say that I missed, I did not find the little Easter egg, by the way. I did not find it. If you want to point that out, feel free. But yeah, because probably I kind of forgot about the Easter egg very quickly, because I was too busy focusing on the actual plot itself. But yeah, if you feel like there's anything other than the Easter egg that I missed, point it out in the comments down below and tell me your thoughts about Ramshackle and whether or not you think we'll get more, because I am definitely curious to see more. In any event, thanks so much for watching this. I'll see you all around another time, be it for another reaction video or gameplay. By the way, if you want to see gameplay live, there's a link in the description. I do Twitch streams. But the VODs are usually up here as well for those of you who are interested in that. Anyway, I'll see you around. Till we meet again, bye bye.